revisiting, but not on the normal level we usually do. I've actually got a special guest with me today. We've got Mogamu here on set, on camera, on recording. What is this?
I'm on the camera. Where's I don't see the camera. Where is it?
Wouldn't that be great? I'm telling you, one of these days we need to get like use face cam, we can do a podcast, do something crazy. It should be fun.
I've been told you I'm down for that. Let's
I know.
go.
Well, it's because my ass is disorganized as fuck, and I have like a million things. I'm always behind on everything. I have so many things that I'm like behind on. But that aside, we'll be revisiting with Mogamu today, but I want to go ahead and show you. We're going to be doing some Kuva farming as always, because as you guys have seen from the previous video, I went from 125,000 Kuva down to 6,000. Now,
what the hell?
Here's the thing. They didn't see me go all the way down to like 6,000 because I actually did some off camera because I got really bitter that I got shafted on the fucking Akrikata Riven. So actually maybe I should show that off real quick too. The Akrikata Riven that I ended up getting. Now the one that I ended up with, the one that I started out with was like base damage and damage to infested, but I felt like that was kind of soulless. That was like a soulless Riven mod, so I figured what I would do is keep rolling, and I kept rolling till I only had 6,000 Kuva left. Like I was determined, but I ended up getting a 1.5 punch through. Okay. For the Twin Grakatas, okay, 51% critical damage, okay?
Oh, that's good, alright.
61.7 multi-shot.
Whoa!
Right? It's not bad! I was like, this like, captures the feeling of the Twin Grakatas. I was like, this feels like a good, you know, it like, that's the one interesting thing that I always think about, like, weapons, is like, each weapon has a different personality.
Mm-hmm.
And I just felt like, oh, just tossing a damage one on this, I mean, it's great, like, damage is great, but it doesn't necessarily, like, give the weapon some, like, attitude. Does that sound stupid? Does that sound...
No, it doesn't, because I actually have a question. You say every weapon has its own, like, personality, right?
Yeah.
So, what's your opinion of the Aklex Prime?
The Aklex Prime is like, how do I put this? It's like an old, I feel like it's an old gun. Does that sound right? It feels like an old classic gun. It doesn't necessarily, I've never felt like the Aklex really felt like fit in to the Warframe world, because it just feels kind of like a deagle, right? It's basically like a double-fisted deagle.
Whoa, calm down there.
No, am I right? I don't know. Is that what it is? I'm completely off base.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. It's like a dual wielded
yeah.
deagle.
And if you think about it, it's kind of like, we're space ninjas. Here's your deagle. Here's another one. And I never really felt like it fit, but I liked the play of the weapon. So it's kind of like, you know what? This is Warframe. There's some weird shit that exists here. I mean, we can have a deagle, right? Like, why not?
I mean, it's not like we've got Twin Grakatas.
Yeah, exactly. Neither of those weapons in real life you would be able to hold singly in your hands. Let's be real. I mean, I'm sure you could hold deagles in your hand, but firing them at the accuracy that you fire them is probably just not a thing that's gonna happen.
That's not
Am I crazy? Okay. I'm glad that you feel the same way about like weapons having a certain. I feel stupid saying it. That's what it is. Weapons have a spirit. But the same thing goes for our Warframes though, right? Like, they can't talk. They're literally shells of armor. Yet pretty much every single one of them has a personality. Oh yeah. Fuck it. Who cares? I posted the cinematic version of this video on screen already. If they didn't watch it already, it's their own goddamn fault. But yeah. So okay, we've talked about this previously as to what Warframe is kind of like your spirit animal. Like, I always felt like, you know, Loki is very much my spirit animal. I've actually said recently, like, Nova feels very Animu, so it fits DK. But I also thought he was a little bit Volt-like, you know, because she's a little sizzly. But the question is, for you, who do you feel is your Warframe spirit animal? It sounds so stupid.
Tough. Spirit. Okay, are you saying I like the frame, or is it just like I identify with that?
Like,
frame?
you identify with that frame. Because I have, now that I think about it, I kind of do have one for you, but that's, you know, my own personal opinion of like how I view you.
Well, I play a lot of Loki, but I wouldn't say I identify with him. I just think he's OP. Wait, I'm not supposed to say that.
No, not on this channel. No, just kidding. You can go to Shy's channel and say that shit. Don't say that here. No, kidding. Say whatever you want to say and feel safe for the time being.
I run Excalibur in most of my like cinematic quests. Like I try to use him. So yeah, it's probably between Excalibur and Ash, but it's been Excalibur more. Even though I don't play Excalibur more, he's probably my spirit animal. I think so.
Yeah, that's exactly who I was gonna peg you as too, because I feel like going all the way back, to like AKA Mike B days. I toss you an invite, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah, you didn't catch that? Didn't catch that?
Who's Operative Shift?
You know what? Shut up! Shut up! This joke was tired the first time you said it. Okay, I'm gonna ask the audience, the audience, the fake audience that is watching. Well, you're not fake. You're real. You're actually watching this. You're a real person. I'm just saying, the people at home. Is it strange?
Audience fake?
Well, no! Stop turning it into that. We're gonna do. I'm gonna find some Kuva. Let's do mobile defense. Does that sound good?
Yeah, it sounds good. I like Kuva. Tastes good. Did you eat the Kuva?
No, I didn't. Did you? You did! You're evil!
Okay, I replayed the quest and I drank it because I'm just a bad. No,
but that doesn't count though. Did chat was pressuring you? Did they do the chug?
Chug.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we did to Rebecca too. We're like, Rebecca, you've chosen all of the dark decisions already. Chug, and she was like, I don't know. I'm like, Rebecca, no, go all the way dark. Because I didn't expect her. If you guys had watched her stream, she chose all of the dark decisions, and I did not expect that out of her.
Wait, did she really?
She chose like all of the dark decisions, and so at the end, I was expecting her to like go full on, like, you know, Darth Becca, like I'm dun 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 dun, you know. But then she was like, no, I'm just gonna control it. I was like, cop out, no. But yeah, I watched her stream it, and she picked all of the dark decisions, and I was kind of like shocked and amazed. But no, I actually did picture you as the Excalibur, because like all the way back, I kind of, you know, because back into AKA Mike B days, I was like, that's like Mogamu, and you just kind of became like the poster child for Warframe, almost kind of like Excalibur was.
I was about to say me or Excalibur, but I guess you're saying
a little bit of both, a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. Oh, thank God. Here's the Kuva. Now, the question is, can we handle both Kuva and this at the same time?
At the same damn time?
I think we should. I think we can do it. I'll take one, you take the other. Because I can radial disarm. Just put a globe down here. Now, is Frost your kind of like go-to frame for Kuva missions in general?
Yeah, I mean, any mobile defense and regular defense, except the ones that move, right? Like the little annoying guy that runs around.
Oh, like the operative based ones, right?
Yeah.
So what do you use for those ones?
Probably Loki, to be honest with you.
Yeah, Loki.
I know. I mean, but he's broken, so.
Hey! I hate you.
And you can't edit it out.
The treachery. No, I really do like him. I like him a lot. You know, he's one of those frames that it's kind of like he just finds uses everywhere, and kind of like the same thing goes for Frost too. Because if you're not snow globing something, you can also like slow the shit out of them. So it's almost kind of like a weird. It's like a weird Rhino. Like an area Rhino / Nova version, which is definitely handy, right?
I always
it's kind
run
of like,
Chilling Globe too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, with the freezes. No, okay. Are you a freezing globe guy, or are you a what is it called? Ice something impedance?
No. I'm Chilling Globe. I'm Team Chilling Globe.
Team Chilling Globe.
It's like a 50% chance, dude. Like, it's amazing.
I know. It is a really, really good mod. That one's good. But the thing is, he gets really good mods. And even at its shittiest, like, well, I guess his shittiest would be the one that kind of, gives the team like ice buffs. Does that make me sound selfish? I'm like, I don't want to give the team stupid ice buffs.
Yeah.
But the ice armor isn't bad. The ice armor, well, it's not great either, but I kind of like the ice armor one because you get to be like, ooh, I defended you from like 1,000 points of damage. Now who else do you think has really, really good augments?
Oh, good augments.
And who do you think has the worst augments? And who do you think has the best augments?
Well, I like Nova. I like the one. I think we talked about that before. The one that makes you run fast.
I was shocked. See, here's the thing. I've always been shocked about the fact that you are also a speedrunner. Like, you speedrun the shit out of things. Like, you loved your Speed Nova, which I was never... What is it called? Wormhole something? Acceleration? Hole acceleration? I don't know.
Accelerate your hole?
They accelerate the hole. So basically, make that hole fat. That's how Mogamu likes it. He likes it.
You didn't heard it first here. No, I mean, anything that gets the job done. No, you didn't hear anything.
No, you didn't hear
Edit that part out.
I'm not sure that's gonna have. If I have to keep the Loki's broken thing in, you're keeping that in. It's a tip for tat, or maybe a hole for a Loki. Oh, that sounds bad too.
It's anything that gets the job done. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah. So, because Nezha is one of your go-tos as well.
Yeah, for captures, that's the thing.
Yeah. Oh God, captures like it. I feel like whenever I go into public, and I go into public all the time, so I can't really say every time because I do it regularly.
All YouTubers don't though. So you're saying you do?
I always go into public, and it's just mainly because of the fact that it's like, I don't know. I'm not a tryhard. Like, I know that if I go into public and I get in a shitty group, I can carry the team if I need to carry the team. But the thing about it is kind of like, I'm not gonna sit there for like 10 minutes trying to get my friends together, because all my friends are busy. Like, you're busy, DK is busy, you know, just in general. And the people that this sounds really, really bad, it sounds mean, but it's like the people that I generally like, either I have to pull them in from playing like Overwatch, which I know your ass is guilty of.
Not lately.
Not lately.
I'm slow with that.
Not lately. But I do have some friends that play Overwatch, and I have some friends that play Smite. So it's kind of like I look into Discord and I'm like, oh, they're all busy. I was like, fuck it. I'm not gonna bother them. I'm just gonna go run this mission. I know that I can do it. Like, even with, you know, even either solo or with the team. So it's never really
even with Spy. Even Spy. You play Spy public.
No, I never play Spy public. Actually, you know what happened today? Okay, so let's talk about the Lua rescue. The Lua rescue that happened in the sorties today. I think it was one of my gripes because I had to do it live on stream too at one point, and it made me mad because you don't have the time to do more than, I think, to open more than 2 cells in that.
Okay.
And you know, if you do the little secret, like, you know, side trick where you go off to the side, did literally pass one of these mobile defensive things. Yeah. I think it's in a different direction. Yeah. But yeah, that Lua one, I actually went in with the group and I was like, oh, this group is, you know, nice and competent, whatever. And then so we got into the Lua rescue thing, and, you know, we always have the mouthy one in the group. He's like, you guys know how to do this, right? You guys know how to do this, right? And I'm like, chill, I know how to do this. In fact, at one point, I like blatantly said, I was like, you're the kind of person I like to mute. Yeah, it was just like, it just got like out of control. And anyway, that whole mission got like fucked up. It did not happen. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna solo this, and I'm just gonna take a shot and see if I get him on my first try. Now, I didn't get him on my first try, but I did get him on my on the second hack of the first try. You know what I mean? Okay. Like the first try out of the group. But I'm not a big fan of doing rescues and spies publicly. I don't know. Are you the same?
You know what? No. Okay, so I've had my impatient moments in the past. I feel like I'm pretty much over that. Mm-hmm. So let's say I get into a group and they're struggling with the spy. I don't get upset. I go into like parent mode and I'm like, look, don't quit, don't get frustrated, we'll finish. And a lot of times I'm the most like patient person in the group, which I've come a long way. Like I'm like
too nice, everybody, shit.
Yeah, I'm like everybody
fuck
calm down.
Abort! Get out! See? Done, we're done!
That's the operative shift coming out. No, seriously, because I'll be like, look, man, The only thing I ask is that if you're not capable of joining the spy, don't go alone.
Yeah.
So worst case scenario, like you've got someone there to dive on the point for you, you know?
Yeah.
And just go unlock it if you like hit an alarm. But when people go alone and they hit the alarm multiple times, yeah, that kind of digs into me a little bit.
Yeah, I've just always kind of been, and I'm sure, and the thing is, I'm sure that a lot of the people, you know, that come along are completely competent, but I'm kind of like, I just don't want to have to run this twice, you guys. Like, I would rather run it once and it take me a little bit more time, but at least I know that it's done and taken care of. But like, you know, with things like
That's
survival,
the YouTuber talking.
Huh?
That's the YouTuber talking. Ain't nobody got time for that.
I ain't got time for that. Basically, I've turned into your Nezha. I'm like, I don't gotta deal with this. But no, that's kind of like, at least that part, it's like, for me, survival, like, just don't die too much, and if you die too much, I will stop reviving you, and I will survive, and then I will go to the point, and we will be fine. Wait, did we do Kuva?
No, we didn't. I don't know.
Shit.
Is this a Kuva mission?
This is a Kuva mission. Did we
we
do
gotta
Kuva?
go
No, we did do Kuva. It was the very first thing that we did.
Oh, that's right. That's right. It was next to the point.
We got so wrapped up. We got so wrapped up with all of our feels and all of our talking that we like completely forgot it was the first thing that we did. It happened to me the other day though. I was like, I was running around and I was like, we got to the end of the mission. And I was like, Kuva? And they're like, dude, this is a sortie. And I'm like, oh, my brain is too focused on the.
No,
Kuva.
but how long you been playing this game though?
I've been playing since I can't even remember like the exact dates, but the first event. So I started a little bit before this event, which was the one where you got Snipetron Vandal.
Okay, yes. Oh, that's been a while. That's 2013.
Yeah, so it's been ages, and it's kind of like, you know, I love this shit. I love this shit.
Well, it's muscle memory. Is what I was getting to. After about 4 years of this, like I'm just playing. Like I'm talking and playing, but I don't remember anything that happened in the mission.
You know what? That's exactly kind of like what I actually published a video yesterday called my relationship with Warframe, and I kind of said the reason that I like Warframe so much is that it's so easy. Like, and I don't mean to like, oh, I'm so good, it's so easy, but I kind of like mean it in the way that it's kind of like, I'm so used to it, the relationship, like the gameplay, like the way that I have the gameplay, like feels good to me, and I don't necessarily have to try too hard. Like it's a good relationship that you just keep coming back to, but it's not, you know, but it's not one of those that like tests your patience and make you want to like break your head on something, you know, unless we run into a really bad bug.
Is that why people don't like raids? Raids are like the only content that it's like it has a fail gate to it, right?
Maybe.
Like most missions don't really have a fail gate.
Yeah, it's very few and far between that you have a fail, and you know what? Maybe that's why I really get like crazy with rescues and spies, because those have fail gates. Ooh, maybe you touched on something. Mm-hmm. What do you think? Do you think that those are like, because I feel like those are the testiest missions. The testiest missions. Those are the missions with the most testes. And I don't know, they like really, yeah, you stumbled onto something. I didn't even think that this was going to be a subject, but shit. Let me check over here first. Let me make sure that there's no Kuva hiding. But no, I wonder if that is the case with raids too, because I'll be honest, when I do raids, I have been very public about the fact that I don't do raids with just anybody. And it sounds super snotty, as usual. I just sound like a snotty human being.
I mean, you're snotty anyway, but
hey,
not in this instance.
You know, it's kind of like, for me, if I do a raid, I want that shit done, and I want that shit done in about 20 minutes. Like,
right,
if we're not done in 20 minutes, I'm upset. This is like the part, I hate this part. I always get lost in here and it's just pitch black.
Oh, did you see they're updating the waypoint stuff?
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that with Pablo, so that would be nice. That's the one thing that does drive me crazy though, is when the maps like lead you into like weird ass places. I'm like, this is not the way. This is not the way.
You don't absolutely love and understand like infested Corpus ships.
Oh my god,
insanity.
Those hurt my soul. Those hurt my soul so bad, because not only, because there are some people that like have memorized those maps. Like I'm gonna give credit where credit's due. It's not necessarily 100% the map's fault, but it's due to the fact that I get really frustrated with it, and then I get caught in a fucking corner somewhere, and I'm like, God damn it! Like, no, just let me be. This is an exterminate, right? I tend to sit here and I tend to forget what kind of mission I'm on. So I'll be on like a mobile defense, and I'll be playing it like an exterminate. And I think it comes back down to the muscle memory.
You're one of those people that kill everything.
Well, you know what happens? Like, it's freaking, like, my brain turns off, and it's usually when I'm recording too, or when I'm streaming. It's like, I just selected a mission, listen, I just picked a mission, and we're just doing this, and that's it.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Yeah, but I don't know, do you feel that that might be one of the tickets to why things like hijack, things like rescue, things like spy are a little bit more, is that your Frost?
Yes, is he standing there looking badass with his horns, or nah?
Yeah. Is that the default coloring?
I can smell you judging me. Are you judging me right now? Because I'm using the default color?
I was just curious, because it looks.
No, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I have an excuse. Okay.
Okay.
I like the default colors.
Okay, you know what? It's fine, because you know what? It's all about what you like. Yeah,
okay.
It's all about what makes you happy.
Look how amazing my Tiger's Prime looks once I match it up. Get off of me. Cool, bro. No, it looks good. Because I've tried a bunch of different colors, and everybody's like Frost skin always boils down to just a bunch of like golden chest stuff.
Golden chest stuff? Golden
yeah,
chest
everyone has
stuff.
a golden chest. It's all the same.
No, actually my like Orokin kind one, it's got blue chest. It's got blue chest.
No, you're the only one with blue chest hairs. Everyone else has golden chest hairs.
No, so fashion frame up, not super important to you, right?
No, I hit random.
Every single time. That video that I watched way back in the day with you at the DE offices looking at the Loki Knave skin of all of the fucking skins, and you start hitting random, and you're like, ooh, I like that. I'm like, I'm gonna fucking, this man, this man right now is killing me inside.
Watch in pain and enjoy.
I do, and now I just kind of feel like whenever they get the chance, they just hit that random button, and I'm like, they're just doing it to trigger you. It's okay. Just talk yourself down. It's like, it's just, they're baiting you. They're baiting you. They're baiting you.
No, random for life, bro.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Anybody got time for pastels? Just good.
That's kind of like the story of everything we've talked about for you today. It's like, I just don't have time. I just don't have time. I don't have time. So my question is, why, out of your speed frames, which ones do you like the best? Because I know you've mentioned Nezha, you've mentioned Nova. How about Volt? Because Volt's got speed built in.
Okay, so if I want my team to get off there, can I curse?
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my. Did you really have to ask that here? I think we just talked about taints when we first started, or testes. I think we're good. I think we're good.
Yo, I want to point out that the Kuva's bugged, and it keeps spawning in the wall.
Oh no.
You notice this?
Well, I'm seeing that we have 3. Where? I'm just gonna dash around.
Like
what?
One. Yeah, it keeps going in the wall.
It's okay. You know what? This is a part of the Warframe relationships. Sometimes they test your ass. I'm just gonna just gonna zoom around and hope to intercept. No. Oh my god, no. No.
Wow.
It's okay. Well, you know what? It can't possibly be the same spawn point every single time. It's got to move, right? It has definitely got to move. I believe in RNGesus, unless of course we're talking about, oh my god, it's coming from the same fucking direction, isn't it?
All right, we're going to get it. I'm just going to random dash.
I have no energy. No! Are you kidding me?
Oh my god, I think it's in the floor.
Okay, we gotta dash at the floor then. Gotta dash at the floor. Gotta dash at the floor. Oh my god, if we fail, it's okay. We're keeping this. We're gonna keep this take. And we're gonna be like, look at what happens. Did you fix your game? Do you fix your game?
Oh, okay. So to answer your question, because I'm so distracted right now with this bug, it's Nezha. He's the favorite rush frame.
So why specifically Nezha? Oh my god, if we fail this. Listen!
Well, we're gonna fail
people
it.
at home.
It's happening now.
No, it's not. This is the last one. We're gonna do this. It's gonna be fine. We're gonna win. We're gonna come out on top. I believe in us. I fucking believe in us. Oh my god, this is gonna go as bad as last night's Kuva farm, isn't it?
All right, I'm gonna count to 10 or 3 or 5. Then I'm just gonna dash randomly. Everybody dash.
Oh no! Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That sucks.
That was no bueno. But
No
at
bueno.
least we have it on video now. We can submit it to Rebecca.
Yeah. Bug report.
Be like bug report. Ah well. But you know what? If that's the worst that happens in this game, it can't be all that terrible, right?
No, it sucks. No, I'm just kidding. No, it's no big deal. They'll fix it.
Yeah. Have you had any really bad experiences with buggy games previous to this? That's a no. Warframe's the buggiest.
Really.
We're done.
Well, I played Warframe a lot earlier than most other games I've played. So.
You played in closed beta? Did you play in closed beta?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I had to have a key to play.
Oh, did you? How did you feel about the talent trees?
Oh wow. Okay, back in the day where you could
yeah.
attack speed and all that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Those talent trees. I remember watching TB's video on the talent trees and whatnot, and I was like, then I get in game and I was like, oh, this is not that. I guess that's better.
Yep. I mean, okay. You know what's funny? You know what's funny though?
What?
Rivens. Right? So, Rivens kind of feel like old school Warframe, if you ask me.
Because they were randomized mods, right?
I think they were. No, I think that's like the super old stuff, even like right before the talent tree ended. But yeah, there was like some randomization there, if I remember correctly. It's so weird that now it's like Rivens are like this weird new thing. It's like, well, it kind of harkens back to the older version of the game. So,
to the old school version.
I don't know. I guess like we were actually around to remember that, but
yeah. Well, I wasn't around for the randomized mods or the my booster just ran out. I can feel it. I was like, oh no, I need to go sell me a Frost Prime set or a Rhino Prime set. Hold on.
I got 600 Kuva.
I got 600 Kuva from that too. Because we failed. Because we failed, we still got 600 Kuva. Interesting. I've never actually proceeded through a failure of a Kuva mission before, but maybe that's what did it. Because we didn't win that Kuva, right?
No. We captured 3 out of 4. So.
Oh. Okay. So, well, as you guys can tell, I always win Kuva missions.
All I do is win no matter what.
All I do is win no matter what. So I'm not really 100% sure. But do you want to do one more mission, or should we call it a day here?
No, it's totally up to you.
All right, cool. Let's do a Kuva flood now. Now that I'm letting you know very vocally that we're going to be doing a Kuva flood.
Let's do it.
I'm going to go ahead and swap into a little bit more of a radial full on range for radial disarm. We'll do a little bit of that, and maybe let's go ahead and actually swap into the appropriate elemental combo.
Unless you run Tiger's Prime and it's all just viral.
It is literally all the same combo. You're like, listen, I'm done already. What's taking you so goddamn long? I'm like, I actually have to switch because the Hema makes you switch, unfortunately. So do you often swap into the appropriate elemental combo or no?
Never.
That's just
well, I don't want to say never. I swap about maybe 10% of the time.
Like when you know it's going to be a rough time, you're like, probably have to do that.
If it's a flood, I'll swap.
If it's a flood, you'll swap. See, I'm going to be honest with you. Even with floods, like, I don't always swap. But I know specifically with the Hema, because it's, like, pure elemental based, if you don't get your elements right, it's going to hurt. Especially in a place like the floods.
See, that's different, yeah.
Yeah, that always kind of hurts a little bit. So, but, wait, we never actually got into your Why Not Volt one.
Okay, all right. So I will pick Volt if I feel like my team needs a little nudge. Like they're not getting to their the exits quickly. If I'm farming something and I need to get it done, and the team's moving slow, then yeah, I'll go Volt. But
So
if
it's
I'm just
no. My question is because it sounds like you stick with the same team for a long period of time. Do you do that?
if I'm farming, yeah, sure. Like even in public matches, once you get a groove, okay, so you don't play public because you're
No, I play public and then I leave their ass. I'm like, and I'm done. I'm like, I play public and then I move on. I play public and then I disband and then I move into the next mission. Is that bad?
I'll typically try to stay.
Oh, you were like, I'm like, nah, y'all are too slow for me. I gotta go. Next. But so if you see Mogamu using a Volt, he's sending you a message. He's like, listen.
Don't tell him.
It's too late. You told him. What are you talking about? You told him. Oh shit, we need to get to the actual Kuva area.
Stop bringing up old shit. No, if I bring Volt, that means my team is so good that I want to get them to the objective quickly because they're.
Oh, okay. So we're rephrasing that. Is that your alternative fact for the day? Because you only get one.
Yes, it is.
But no. So any other frames that you've been playing around with lately that you're either that have surprised you recently or that you've gotten into recently that you haven't played for a while?
It's got to be Nezha. Oh, you know what? You asked about the like which one I run quick missions on and why. All right, so I was running Nova. I think you know that. And you can use the teleport ability, the portal.
Yeah.
But what I found with
the
Nezha,
quick hole.
Yeah. What I found with Nezha is I could just throw the chakra, if I'm pronouncing that.
Yeah.
And I'd get a very similar result as Nova.
You're like, I just need to get my ass over there. And here's the thing, though. I have not mastered throwing that chakram right at all.
Oh, get good. I got it down.
I always feel like I throw it and then either it's not responsive, so I clearly haven't like launched it at the right point in time or whatnot, or I'll throw it and it's on its way back and I just don't end up very far at all. And I'm like, well, fuck my life.
Doing it wrong. You gotta practice. You gotta get out of your Loki overpowered safety zone.
Listen, I've never had to run very fast with Loki. Loki is just naturally fast, okay? I don't need anything to like light my feet on fire to make me faster. I just woke up like this.
That's Loki. That's the Loki slogan.
Yep.
It should say that in its description. I woke up like
I just woke up like this. We'll put it in the description. No, so we've got Nezha. Nezha is definitely your winner. Are there any other go-to frames that you kind of like? Because I know that you use Frost for your Kuva. Are there any other kind of go-to frames that you have like picked out that it's kind of like one of the ones that you're like, oh, it's this mission. Let's toggle in this.
Well, Limbo Master Race for
Holy
for
shit! Okay. Now, because here's the thing. For me, now I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. Of course, I use Loki and Safeguard Switch, right? Kind of similar to the Rift, right?
But duration works with that, right?
Duration does work with that. It's not as long as Banishing, but my question is, and this is a noob question. Oh my god, I'm just exposing all of the noobishness today. I've never actually used it because I was always kind of like, well, Loki works if it's fixed, don't wait, what? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So that's always kind of been my mentality. But with lasers and shit, like how does that work? Do you just don't even give a shit? You just walk right through?
Limbo Master Race, man.
Wait,
Limbo gives 0 fucks.
No. So do you still set off alarms, right?
I don't think so. I think you just walk right through them. I might be wrong about that, but I remember just walking through them.
You're like, listen, I give so few fucks that I don't even notice if I set off alarms.
Limbo had a pocket of them, and he threw them away before he can give any away.
He was like, what, you want to rework? Nah, not worried about it. Not worried about it at all. Now, are you excited at all to see like what's gonna happen with Limbo? Because they've teased a few things. They've said that they're playing around with a few things for Limbo.
I think it's good. I think his abilities are way too repetitive.
Yeah, it's the same iteration of the same thing over and over again. Plus, I mean, how cool is that? We'll have the first Warframe that can phase using movement abilities. Well, I mean, that's the one thing that I love about DE is they, and I was gonna say it's not the only thing that I love. Let's clarify that. It's not the only thing that I love about DE, but
nope, that's it.
That's it. That's the only thing.
Literally nothing else.
Literally, it's the end of the episode, so we have to close it here. Sorry, you guys, we're done having this conversation. Wait, did we get Kuva? Yeah, we did. Our Kuva's fine. The booster's fine.
It's safe.
No, but that's the one thing that I've always kind of loved about DE is because they've always found really weird ways to get shit done, and I would have never thought of like tying it that way, but now mechanically we've kind of solidified. They're working on a way to solidify that kind of mechanic in game, which I think is really, really cool.
And they should do more of it. Every Warframe shouldn't roll and backflip. You should have a few that can teleport, or that can sidestep, or do any other weird number of things using the same, move set. I'm all down for that.
Yeah, I 150% agree with that, because I'm always up to new mechanics, because the thing about the new mechanics is it opens the future up to new things, which is why I'm kind of excited about like what they're going to be trying to do with Warframe. You just went silent.
You want to see something funny? You want to see something funny?
What?
I'm about to completely ruin your video right now.
No.
Okay, get your frost with the skin.
No. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, so let's grab. Are you just making me use default frost or default?
No. The one with the deluxe skin.
No, I mean like wait, hold on. So I could just use a standard frost, right? Oh shit!
Yeah,
the frost that I pulled up has a golden chest.
No, that works. Golden chest hair works.
Okay.
All right. So move the camera so that Frost is facing the camera.
Okay. So should I have him walking around my my ship?
Yes, but don't move yet. Don't move yet. I'm gonna set it up for you. Okay. So the camera needs to be facing Frost. We can see his chest. And just lightly tap your S key, your down key.
What do you mean my down key? Like my crouch or my
your S key,
which is back. That's backwards for me.
Right. So with Frost facing you,
is this what you're trying to make me do?
He's like flexing his pelvic muscles. Please have me see it.
Wait, here's the thing. We probably don't have the same idols on him. What idol are you using? What idol are you using? You ruined it. I'm using, by the way, everybody at home, please do not judge me based off of this Frost skin. I use the second Frost, I use the default Frost as kind of like my playtest dummy. So don't judge me based off of this.
It's Frost Noble.
Frost Noble. See, because it does kind of look like he's flexing a little bit, but I have the Oberon skin on him. Let me go ahead and get Frost up real fast.
We got to make him flex his
Frost Noble. Okay. This is how we end the video. This is how it is. All right.
And just tap it.
It looks very, very similar to the Oberon one, and it just looks like he's jiggling a little bit.
Oh God, I'm gonna have to send you a clip.
Oh God. All right. Well, I feel like there's a ton more stuff that we could possibly talk about, but we are at 40 minutes. So we're gonna have to call it quits here. And maybe we'll revisit again soon. I don't know. If you enjoyed yourself, hopefully you'll come back. Or I can force you. Or I can force you into.
or yeah. All right, yeah, I'm down.
All right. Well, anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I know we were a little bit all over the place, but I mean, that's kind of what you come here for, right? You don't necessarily want me to be clear and concise. You just want to see me at my hot messiest. So I want to thank you all for joining us, and as always, love somebody, hurt nobody, and touch your body. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Mogamu, say goodbye. Mogamu.
Bye.
Say goodbye. Why is there no joy in that? There was no. You're like, oh, I hate this. I hate being around you.
Peace. Peas.
Peas.